Hello guys, RCG here and welcome back to another video. Today we are working on Artifact Islands, the PvP based map with artifact special abilities and some cool armor customization. If you have not checked out any of the episodes before, I highly recommend checking at least the latest few out, because we sort of changed the game a little bit. But yeah, let's get straight into it. This is a map, one of the maps we can play on, made by, I don't know, MC Overlord? I hope it is, because otherwise I credited the wrong person. It's Spiral Biomes. He even gave it a name, which is awesome. This is one of the first islands we got. But let's get straight into today's episode. So, yeah, that egg problem is still a problem we need to fix though. Let's head to the command blocks, because we are going to be making 2 artifacts today. I want to get those done before we hop on to more advanced stuff. So we are going to be working on the piston and the packed ice abilities. The piston will propel any attackers with melee, so in a close radius, they will be propelled up. So like levitation effect or something, they will just go up. Let's say it like that. So yeah, they will be thrown up. And the ice ability will do the handle also fighting, but it will handle the bows. So any arrows that will be shot around you for a certain amount of time will freeze, and after a certain amount of time they will like die off or something. I don't know how you call arrows decaying. I think decaying is a good thing. So you can still walk into them and they will still deal damage, of course, but they will not move. And oh, I think I lost my second account here. Timed out. Oh yeah, I have a really bad internet connection on my laptop. I don't know why. I don't think we are going to be having my second account here. That's too bad. So we'll have to test it with a zombie. Okay. Oh, I just shut down my laptop and it's still here. Well, okay, that's fine, I guess. So that's RCG2. She is going to be helping, because it's actually an Alex skin with the testing of the abilities, because it will be a multiplayer map, of course, so we need to have other players to test it on. Okay, bye. So we'll try entities for now. I'll try and fix that when we do a little cut, but we'll do the first thing here on cam. So this is just a little setup I made for using the artifact. So when you use one of these artifacts, this is the packed ice one, you will get a tag assigned to you, and this tag will be A8 user, because it's artifact 8. So yeah, A8 user. Let's get straight into this. So what we want to do first is we want to start a timer, and I think because I failed in recording first, I added a timer objective already. So scoreboard players add E with a tag of A8 user. A8 user. We want to add, and then the objective, which is A8 timer, and we add 1. And then, so once you've thrown 1, your timer will start. Then what we want to do is when your timer is between, so execute, add E with a score of timer minimum equals 1, and a score of a timer, A8 timer, minimum equals 1, and a score of A8 timer equal to, let's say, 100 for now. So it's in between those times. We want to do an entity data command. Entity data at E type equal to arrow in a radius of 4, I think should be nice. And we want to give them, oh, whoops, and no, that's not the correct syntax. We want to give them a motion of 0, 0, 0, which we can actually test ourselves, which is great. So yeah, like that. And wait a second, we should finish our command right here, and then scoreboard players set. So we're going to remove the tag again. Tag at with a score of A8 timer equal to 100. So once you have you reach the end of the timer, the how is it called? The tag will be removed. So tag remove A8 user. So I think we used it right here. Yeah, so that's the tag you will be given once you use the artifact. So this is the ice artifact, by the way, if you hadn't guessed already. And then what we need to do is we need to reset the score, I think. We needed to do that first. Whoops. So like that, and then we'll add this one to score players set at a timer to 0. So we can actually test that by getting a bow, and we can use the artifacts. We can actually put it right here to make it a little bit easier, and then throw a bow. Did it work? Does not seem like it, does it? Oh, sorry for the guitar play. My brother is playing. I don't think my microphone actually picks that up. But anyways, if you hear it, sorry for that. So, what did we do wrong? Is this actually on? Let's test. And let's do this one as well, because I added them at the same time. This is for the piston one, by the way. I just added them both because we could go on faster. So execute at a timers. Let's actually display the scoreboard objectives. So display sidebar a timer. A free timer. We also have, of course, a timer. Thank you. Oh, that's a whole lot. Does this actually work? Well, this doesn't work, does it? Score of a timer minimum equal to 100. Oh, min. There you go. Okay, now it should work. I don't think it likes that. For some other reason, it doesn't like that too much. Okay, so let's move out of the way. I mean, my timer is gone right now, so... And I actually see it gets stuck, so let's actually set it to -1 then. So we'll shoot in advance now. And then... Oh. Oh, that's not too good. Oh, of course my score is stuck. Scoreboard players set RCG Productions a timer to 0. There you go. Okay, shoot it. And use the artifacts. And there you go, it's stuck. It never hit me. So game mode 0. Strange thing is, my timer actually doesn't add scoreboard game mode 1 actually. So there's a little bit of troubleshooting in this, but I had prepared this really much, rather well, so I don't think we need to cut right here, which is awesome. No, it will not be in right here. It will be and then look, this needs to be minimum 1 as well. So we activate it once, and then it starts timing, of course, and we can hop into game mode 0. Meanwhile, oh, it starts over. Oh, because we set it to -1 now. Awesome. We need to change it to 0. And why does this keep... Does it not remove the tag? Does it not remove it? Scoreboard players... Oh, it needs to be 99, doesn't it? Because it starts over all the time. Now it should be good. Stuck at 99. Damn it. Okay, let me fix this and I'll be back. Good news, I've got it all working, and it works really well. That's what I tell. Well, really well. It works as good as it should. So fire an arrow and activate it at the correct time, and there it is, floating in the air. And I'm in survival mode, by the way, and then it falls down, and I can pick it up actually, which is maybe not too good. I maybe wanted it to damage, but this is good enough, I think. So yeah, arrows will not do damage in that period of time. The only thing I want to do next is just change a little bit of the timings here. So for example, where is it? I think I had it like thrice in here, 100 here. Let's change it to 200. Not too OP, but just a little bit longer, because you cannot expect everything. Because sometime the opponent is going to notice that, hey, he has this shield, and then of course he doesn't want it. So now with the cosmetics, what we also want to do is we want to copy those 2 command blocks and like put them right here, so we can remove them and actually do some cool stuff with it now. So what we also want to do is, instead of just giving the arrows motion, we want to execute at e type equal arrow. Oh god, pressing enter again, where I do not want it. Arrow in a radius of 4. and we want to do a particle on it. So particle smoke, at its position, nothing too fancy. Let's do it at a speed of 1 and 1 at a time. We'll see how it turns out. So shoot it in the air, activate the artifact. Oh, it's not smoke. I think it's cloud that I want. I think it's cloud, okay, because I want the white one. So it's cloud. And this is just out of the top of my head, so I might even have spelled it wrong. Oh, and our timer of course goes on now. So let's put a random command block right there with nothing in it, so our timer doesn't yeah, stop. Yeah, that's about it. Let's make it a bit slower. A bit slower, just a bit slower. I think this is the one. So 0.2. That should do it. So we can also just shoot one in the right there. Yeah, that's not what I want. Let's even make it a bit more slower. And I think that's actually all I want. Maybe something to indicate the shield. So let's do another particle right here. I think this is the command we are looking for. This needs to be 200 as well. Copy that. Like so. Put it in here. Into a particle of smoke this time. Okay, on its spot, and then in a radius of 4 around you. So it's 1. Let's make it 1 and 2. So this will be in all directions 2 and 1 and up. And then let's make it the speed 0.1 because I know it's really fast. And then let's do 10 at a time, like so. And we do not add the true because when we do, okay, this is actually really good. It's exactly what I needed. The only thing is, can you still see? Yeah, you can see fine. So this basically indicates that you have activated one of these abilities, but it's not like overhauling or anything. Awesome. This is just what I wanted. So now is the job just to copy this all over and change some little stuff. So let me quickly do that and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I actually changed some stuff around here as I promised. Yeah, so basically I changed all the numbers a little bit around just so we can work with this. So instead of doing arrows, we are this time doing players. So instead of slowing down arrows, we want to give effects to players in the surroundings. So what we want to do is get an effect instead of doing the arrow at in a radius of let's not make it too big because let's start off with 3 actually. And because we do not want you to chase people with this ability, if you know what I mean. It's more like a defensive ability instead of a attacking ability. Yeah, that way. And then of course I'll add a radius minimum later because I do not have my second player because my laptop has something strange with the internet. So I cannot, I want to actually test this on myself, which is not really defensive, if you know what I mean. So let's do it like this. This way I will remind that I need to change that to 1, because that way it will exclude myself, which is what I want, of course. I haven't changed this, I see. Okay, so what this is now doing is once I have thrown this artifact, this piston, I will be I will be changing my score. And actually, did I not change it right here? Oh, good, sick. Okay, and then we of course want to add a levitation effect, and I don't know actually how strong. This will be the duration though, so let's do it like 3, and then let's make it levitation 5. Okay, yeah. Then we want to have the user surrounded by a particle. I think it is. This is at the arrow, so we can actually remove this. We don't need that. And then yeah, a smoke particle, maybe make something, make it a little bit different. So let's search for another particle, and then we have this. So what would we like? Maybe an explode, not a large explode because it's really big, just an explode. Okay, it's white but different. Explode. Okay, let's copy that, paste it in, copy that, paste it in, copy that, paste it in, and remove you. Okay, let's see how far this works. So Oh, I of course am given the effect till 200. But the timing is good. Okay. Is the effect still around me? And my score is not reset. Okay, troubleshooting. Okay, that's not too difficult. There you go. And this of course starts again. Levitation is for 3 seconds. It's and then around 100 it stops, which it shouldn't. Well, actually we'll change this to 100. Yeah, of course it does here. We'll change it to 100 because I don't want it to have too long of an effect. And of course this restarts every now and then. I fixed it in with this one. Let's see if this is still a bug. Yeah, it restarts. Okay, how did I fix it? That's the question here. Doesn't it? Oh, that's why. There you go. Okay, so let's check. I did find the levitation effect a bit slow though, so let's quickly change that to something around 10. Gotta find the borders. Throw one. Okay. Yeah, that's about right. So yeah, we have to count from the time that we do not have the effect anymore. So throw it and I wait for this timer to hit 100, and from now I think we have to slow it down, or not slow it down, set the timer a bit down, because this is going to drop us a few blocks and I do not want it to be insta-kill. So I think that's it. And I think that's it for this episode as well. I don't know if this episode is really short or not. I'm really bad at telling that. But anyways, I think that's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this little episode. If you want to enjoy some more content, there is a few links in the description that you might like. It's to do with command block creations I made in the past and things that I'm busy with and keeping updating things, other episodes. A lot of stuff is down there. So if you'd like to check those out, feel free to. Otherwise, if you want to keep updated with me and the content I create, I have a Twitter account which I am very active on lately, so if you want to follow me on there, that's fine as well. A like, a subscription, and everything is always appreciated. But I will see you in the next episode, guys. Bye.